Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Lego Man Legend. We just got some big news from Frontier on some new updates they're adding, coming in December, I think. So I just figured I should make a video, talk about it, see what affects me since I'm on console, see what affects other people because they're on PC. Uh, yeah, see what the updates are. Yeah, so before I started, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. Give a like and subscribe if you enjoy and want more of this kind of content. Especially the likes and the subscribes. They always help. The likes help me gauge kind of what people are interested in watching, so it's really helpful for me. So the video in the background you can see here, just me doing some recent gameplay, fixing up a theme park that, let's be honest, did not look that great. Adding in some rocks, some decorations around the pool, reshaping some of the paths in the pool a little bit. So let's get into the updates. Uh, So I'll hopefully add the link below so you guys can see that. You guys can go straight there. You can read it as well. So they've got a video up here called Workshop Wonders. Has some pretty cool looking pieces from the workshop. None of mine, unfortunately. uh, no surprise there, really. Let's see. So the first updates, they're doing some additions and enhancements, largely for the UI and the controls. Some of these are more PC based. They have edge scrolling for PC that they're adding. Um, the one here that I think will be really big deal for even me on console would be the color picker adjustments. So when you exit the color picker, will apply the setting as well as clicking confirm. So when you leave the menu, the color will stay on whatever you chose it to be. You don't have to scroll all the way down and click confirm, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but on console when you have to flick through all the way down, press a whole bunch of buttons to get down to the bottom of the tab, it's quite a bit of effort. These other ones, like, no longer requires a hashtag and stuff. Not quite as big a deal for me, to be honest. Let's see what else we got here. Um, so they can improve areas where scenery should remember the last custom color picked, which is quite good for some of the building I was doing. I did notice that sometimes it would reset the colors, and then it's just a lot of effort having to click back in, recolor, etc., etc. Some improved UI responses. That's great. Responsiveness, even. Uh, you know what I mean. So yeah, some control adjustments. Return to browser option for when inside the track editor be quite useful. I haven't made a whole lot of coasters yet. I've been really just focusing on the designing. I know there's a lot of bugs around that, so I've just been having a great time playing around with the assets and stuff. But yeah, let's see. For coasters, they're adding the loading and unloading stations. That's a huge deal. Adding that in December, so that's quite a early major update actually, considering how recently they released the game. Quite happy to have a update of that size already. So that's huge. That's already coming because I know they announced that a couple weeks ago. So that's huge. So we can have two different stations, one for guests to get on the coaster and one for guests to get off. So I suppose if you wanted to have like, I don't know, the top of a hill, the the uh, uh, the guests can get on the top and then they can get off at the bottom and have like a chain lift. I'm not sure. I don't. I haven't made many coasters like I said, but I'm sure that'll be great. That'll be useful. I'm excited to use that myself. They're adding a new heat map for guest tolerance, and this will show fear, nausea, and ride height amongst other factors. That's great. That's super useful. I know in the first game using the heat map was one of the only ways I was able to build coasters within some of the requirements in the career mode, so it's quite good. Adding scenery pieces to create custom coaster supports. I'm not 100% sure what that means. To me, that sounds like they're adding some extra scenery pieces. Um, let's hope that's what it is. I love extra scenery pieces. I love designing, obviously, so hopefully that's exactly what that is. And add a selection of glass pieces for players to use in their parks. That is so good. So I have a lot of ideas for building kind of domes to put the pools in or resorts in. So that'll be super useful. That is fantastic. Maybe some curved glasses, some domed glass. I'm not sure. We'll see when it comes. But that'll be so useful. That's great, actually. Weather. adding the ability to change weather in sandbox mode. Now that's great. I can use that for when I do little videos of different times. And if you see in one of my videos, I was building, and it was nighttime, and I couldn't see a thing. But because I was building, I didn't have lights or anything, so it was just pitch black on my screen. So the ability to switch the weather back to, I assume that means the time as well. Can switch the weather back to daytime, um, so I can see what I'm building. Water droplets will now be visible on the game camera when the camera goes into pools. Well, that sounds great. No idea how that would be useful, but great nonetheless. What else we got here? Sandbox mode. Increase the possible max guest capacity when playing in solo mode. Sandbox PC only. Well, that's not going to affect me too much now, is it? But for those on PC, I'm sure that'll be great. I mean, I've not even gotten any more than maybe 2,000 guests yet, so I'm not sure. Not sure if I would even use that on PlayStation. I'm not sure. Anyway, coaster bug fixes, correcting jittering, special pieces. Ah, yes, some of the switch tracks and stuff were bugging out and jittering, as it says there. So that's pretty useful. Um, General stability performances, that's great. And then it has a section that says that they're not stopping there. They're adding some of these enhancements over the next couple weeks. So I don't know whether that means that they're adding them in before December or after December. I'm honestly not really that sure. Uh, Whether that'll be like an after Christmas update, something like that, or maybe it'll come out even before December. But hopefully the sooner the better. But I mean, they have a lot of things to fix, so I don't want them to stretch themselves too much. I want to make sure that they get everything built, you know, that they have to fix and all that. So the first one that they're adding is flume physics, improving flume physics behaviors, more realistic guest and dummy behaviors, allowing multiple guests on flumes at the same time. It's pretty good. I mean, you can do that with coasters already, so why not with flumes, right? The flume physics is going to be great. I absolutely love building the water slides and stuff. I used to play Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, and that used to be my favorite thing, was just building these incredible water slides. I mean, maybe they were a little bit too long of water slides. Maybe they would do flips and stuff, and the guests would freak out. But you know what? They were fun. So maybe we can end up doing stuff like that with these flumes. Who knows? UI enhancements, adjusted colorblind friendly heat maps. So that, I mean, that sounds like it's something that they might add sooner rather than later. So maybe they are adding that before December in the next couple weeks. Additional UI enhancements, that's pretty good. Streamlined multi-select, that sounds like a PC thing there. Added custom rebindable controls for camera tilt and mouse. Again, a lot of PC. I suppose some of these, if you use a keyboard and mouse on your console, they might be pretty useful as well. But I mean, I don't. So I might maybe one day I'll try. Uh, you guys let me know. Might try sometime. Coasters, customizable tracked and transport rides. So I suppose just some more rides or something, more tracks, and I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Maybe more tracks and more transport rides. Who knows? You guys tell me what you think that means. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Guest and staff, additional guest and staff balancing. Well, that's great. Maybe the guests can actually walk across the path properly this time instead of following one specific random line. It'd be quite useful, not gonna lie. Remove the download limit on PC. So again, PC not gonna affect me too much. That's for the workshop there. And increase the number of items displayed in the browser per page. That's potentially console as well, hopefully. Right now, I think we can only see, it's either 8 or 10, I can't remember, items at a time. And then you have to continuously switch to the next page. And it just takes a bit of effort, so you can see more items on a page. It'd be quite useful. I do like browsing the workshop. I can't say that I've downloaded a whole lot, but I do like taking a look and seeing what people have added. Yeah, and they just say thank you for the feedback. They have an issue tracker on here, so if you guys have any other bugs that haven't been mentioned, do make sure you fill that out, send them a report, tell them what issues you're having. Um, yeah, so it looks like those are all the updates. I mean, the major ones for me are the color picker, of course, and big one, obviously, is the uh, Flume Physics. Whenever they release that, but yeah, for these ones that come in December, it looks like some of these extra scenery pieces is going to be a big one for me, and some of these just little UI enhancements, like I said, the color picker. Um, and maybe even the separate loading and unloading stations will be useful for some of the water rides too, so I might end up using that quite a bit. And then the weather visuals, weather changes, that'll be useful too. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for going through that with me, guys. Thanks for watching me go through it, is what I should say. Uh, yeah, so if you guys enjoyed watching me go through that, like, subscribe, etc. Thanks for watching, guys, and do watch some of my other videos. I will be, of course, releasing more, making some videos on other things. So, yeah, just follow along. Thanks for watching, guys.